What is going on YouTube? Of course, FPS Gauges here, and I keep wanting to call myself Finch, but I'm trying to get out of that habit. But how are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a good, I keep wanting to say Christmas, but I know some people do not celebrate Christmas, but I hope you guys had a good holidays and a good New Year's, and just hope you guys had a safe time, nobody got hurt, even if you had some drinks, hopefully you didn't have any weird crap drawn on your face or anything like that. But it's January 2014, and I am just now trying to get a video up. I've been trying to sell a couple of things. If some of you may or may not know, I was selling my Xbox. I'm still trying to sell my Xbox at this point. I sold my laptop and all this other stuff. And that's where this topic comes from. If you read the title, Lowballers, and some of you may or not know what I mean about that, and I'll get into that for a second. But this story is going to be kind of like, just the whole situation is going to be kind of like more of me raging and kind of trying to figure out why people do this to other people, and it frustrates me. So of course the title is Lowballers, and what that means is somebody, I myself, I'm trying to sell something, and somebody comes along and they try to give me this really low under the table price, and it's pretty much just trying to nut shot me and say, hey, you know, I want to buy this, even though I know you can get it for $150. I want to sell it, like, I know you can get 150 out of it. I want to buy it from you for 80, and that's pretty much just low shot. That's a low ball. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because before I sold my laptop to a family friend, I had somebody online and their boyfriend wanted to buy my laptop. And some of you, you guys don't know what laptop I have because I never really announced it to anybody. I bought a Lenovo Z585 series laptop. I had a nice small 500 gig hard drive, 4 gigs of RAM, had a Radeon HD graphics card. I don't remember what the model was, but it was pretty decent. I was able to run StarCraft in medium to high settings, Diablo, same kind of thing and stuff like that. And I was able to play certain games on it pretty decently. And I paid close to $500 for it maybe 4 or 5 months ago. And I was trying to at least get $300 to $350 out of it because, one, it was only, like I said, 4 to 5 months old. It still looked pristine, clean. Every time I got done with it, I would wipe any kind of dust off or anything like that, stick it back in my carry case, and was done with it. The battery never overheated, it never got overcharged, this, that, and the other. I take really good care of my electronics. I'm like dead serious. I hate something getting messed up that I paid such good money for. So this chick's boyfriend wanted to buy my laptop for me. And I told them what the price was, and they said that was a little too high for them. I said, you know, make an offer, because they asked me what the specs were. I told them what the specs were and stuff like that, and this, that, and the other. And come to find out, he said his response was, that was too high, or I want too much for it. It was too high because he wouldn't be able to resell it. Okay, so I'm offering a $500 lap. I'm giving you like a $300 limit right now. I didn't say that's what the limit was, but I'm like $300 for a $500 laptop. And I was willing to go just a little bit between $250 to $275, and that's what I was gonna sell it to my family friend for. But long story short, he had some help and stuff like that, and I got $350 out of it. But the chick's boyfriend pretty much wanted me to probably sell it for like $200 or something, so he could turn around and make like a $100 profit. And what really pissed me off is because I made a comment and said that he was better off building desktop computers to turn around and resell them. Because people prefer to have desktops more than laptops, to be honest. Because if you really think about it, laptops are pretty much obsolete within 6 to 8 months. You really cannot switch anything in a laptop. I mean, you can switch to memory, but that's really about it. You could probably switch. You can switch to hard drive and to memory. That's really it. That's the only two things you could really yank out of a laptop to switch out of to upgrade it. To be honest, once that motherboard and processors are in there, you really do have a hell of a time taking that laptop apart and switching anything out of it, because you got to make sure that the processor and the motherboard is going to fit in that case, and everything's going to fit back right in there. Because then if you don't, you just wasted money on parts that you can't fit inside that small case. Next to desktops, you can upgrade those as much as you want as long as the parts fit. Like if you have a full ATX tower, which is the big, pretty much the bigger towers you can get. Micro ATX boards and under will fit perfectly fine there, and micro ATX are the smallest motherboards you pretty much get. So building desktop computers are way easier to resell than laptops. So I said that, and I wasn't trying to be rude, and I understood that he wants to resell and make money off of it. But then her response was, "Oh, he's been doing this for years." Laugh out loud, LOL. So right there, you're doing one or two things. Either you're finding people that are dumb and desperate for money, or you're lowballing these people and trying to guilt trip them into selling them selling stuff to you. I know what my stuff is worth. I do need money, but I'm not going to sit there and let you lowball me and get away with it, period. So I kind of wanted to rub it into their face, but I thought about it this way. If I do that, it's going to make me look like an ass, and it's not going to benefit me any whatsoever. But it was funny because I know he was going to... My general knowledge of how people work around here, and just in general of how some people's minds are, that he was probably wanting to get it close to $200. But no, I made $150 more than what you probably wanted me to sell it to you for. And that's what really bothers me, is that I understand that the times are rough, and I mean, I'm getting my old job back, and I'll be starting relatively soon, but I still had 1 or 2 bills to pay off, and just the fact that he wanted to come up and try to, like, I guess in a way, kind of bully me down to sell it to him was not going to happen. That kind of pissed me off. It bugged me all day. And then when I found somebody, when the family friend bought it for me, it was all over and done with. I didn't care about the rest of the situation. I still am selling my Xbox, and I'm just going to get as much as I can of it, because in a way, it was given to me. A good friend of mine who I've known for at least 5-6 years now, or maybe, I don't know how long now. It's been a long time since I've known this guy. Him and his brother got tired of Xbox. They didn't really care about it anymore. The subscriptions ran out on both the accounts, and I was like, here, you can have it. We're going back to PC. So I took it, and I've had it for a few months, and I'm just like, all right, I'm going to sell it. So the console alone is worth $200 at GameStop. It's like $200 to $205 at GameStop for the console, and then I have Call of Duty Ghost with it, with a controller and an HDMI cable. And somebody tried to lowball me and offer me, I think, like $80 for it, and I'm like, are you kidding me? That's the 4 gig model right there. It's like $80 to $100 for the 4 gig model, and it's like $200 for the 250 gig model. So do you think I'm stupid? I don't understand why people want to I mean, I understand you want to get stuff for the best deal, but if somebody's like, if somebody is doing it for themselves, don't come to them and thinking they're going to be stupid and then sell it to you for that. And unless they put or best offer on a title or anything like that, if the title of the post says, oh, I want to sell this, I want $150 or best offer, then that kind of sets them up to be lowball, to be honest. But when I put something and I say, all right, I want to get $175 out of this, don't come to me and offer me $80, because it's not going to work. I think people are so assholeless, if that's even a way to say it, that it really bothers me. I do not understand why people act the way they do with certain things like this. And I just kind of step back and look at you guys like, now if the shoe was on the other foot, you guys would be pissed off too. But as soon as, like, if you do that shit to me and I call you out on it, you get all pissed off. It's like the people who get called out on stuff, and they call it, the people who are calling them out, they call them haters and everything like that. It's the same situation. If the shoe was on the other foot, you would feel the same exact way. But I don't say anything. I've had people lowball me. I sat there and say no thanks, or they try to offer me trades. Like somebody offered me a PSP Vita for my Xbox. No, I want cash. Did I put in my ad that I wanted a trade? No, I did not. I need cash. What the hell am I going to do with a PSP Vita? I'm not going to get the same profit out of what I'm going to get out of my Xbox. I mean, the Xbox was free, so I really shouldn't kind of set a limit of how much I should get out of it, but I'm going to try to get as much as I can out of it. People are still going to get a deal, because you're getting a console, you're getting a controller, you're getting a 6-foot HDMI cable, and you're getting Call of Duty Ghost for $170. Like I said, the console alone is worth $200, plus you're getting a game. So I'm trying to make the best deal as I possibly can, but I still find it so funny as hell that people are trying so hard to lowball other people. I refuse to. I make an offer that's relatively close. When I sell things and I see that that something's like $50, something's like $50, and I have the same thing with a juice, I offer it to like $30 because it's used. Soon as it's out of the case, the box, or anything like that, it's a used product. So I'm not going to try to get the brand new, even if I didn't use it. Like if I bought a brand new stereo with 4 speakers, which I did, and I can't really use the deck right now, I could turn around and sell the deck. But I'm not going to sell the deck for $70, which is the brand new price for it. I'll probably sell it for like $50, $50 to $60. So I don't understand why people do that. That's just me. I don't understand why people are so ignorant on some of that kind of crap. It's really childish in a way. But I thought I would have a small video to show you guys the Battlefield 4. I got a new motherboard for it, so I'm running on 6 cores again, but I'm still setting everything up, so hopefully there's not a whole lot of skips and everything. I'm sorry in advance if it is. But the video is coming down to an end. I hope you guys had a good holidays and good New Year's, and I thank you guys so much for sticking around, and keep warm because it's getting cold as hell. Take care, everybody. Peace.